And I thought about just keep making my content. My parents' call really evoked the internal voice inside of me. What exactly is right to do right now at this moment? To really help, to be the voice. Doesn't matter how many people are watching this. So this video actually is dedicated to the Black Lives Matter. So I also have been trying to advocate for these Black composers and all these Black artists. The old me still sometimes there. Even though there's an internal voice said, yeah, that's what you should do, I was still ask people close to me, asking their permission and asking whether or not they think it's right to talk about certain things on my channel, on my video. And making another video on myself doesn't seem right. Because a few days ago, I had a conversation with my parents. They are all the way back in China. I'm not Asian American. My parents still living in China. I grew up, I was raised in China. And just the regular conversation that we talk about what we had for dinner and how's the life. And when I mentioned what recently happened here, I can't believe that I heard from them that telling me to stay away from Black people. And just about a year ago, I was still an international student. In this country, I don't have the right to vote. But I know that as me living on this planet, on this earth right now, and having the privilege to go to a college, to chasing my dreams, and doing things that I love, I want to do, and knowing that so many Black people that don't have the same right and opportunity. Although as Asian, we're just being discriminated because coronavirus, but we never really had to face the fear of being gunned down or choked to death on the street walking or going shopping. It's unbearable to see that those Black friends and neighbors who made up 24% of police killings. If you look at Asian immigrants in 1870s, they also have struggled in the face of Chinese Exclusion Act. And it was Black activists who started the movements, not only fought for themselves, but also fought for our Asian Americans. And they helped pass the law for hundreds and millions of Asians to be able to get higher education. I've seen many posts, many videos about the prophecies in 2020. And the prophecies is not only just about COVID-19. And many of them are talking about how people are waking up spiritually. And more people come to the realization and awareness that we are all one. We might think this is a movement in United States, but actually it's happening right now around the whole entire world. And I thought about just keep making my content. Then my parents' call really evoked the internal voice inside of me saying, what exactly is right to do right now at this moment to really help, to be the voice. Doesn't matter how many people are watching this, we all have a voice. I can't believe that I heard from them that telling me to stay away from Black people and that the police didn't do anything wrong. I can't really blame them as that they are in China right now, that the social media, all the medias in China has been censored, filtered, and all the facts has been really altered and twisted all along. I wanted to sometimes, I don't have that many Instagram followers. I don't really have a lot of YouTube subscribers. So how can I really make a difference? I try to share some posts, but I think I wasn't trying to really educate myself and thinking about the responsibility that I have. What difference actually I can make because I am here. And yes, my parents are back in China, but if I don't tell them anything right now, I don't educate them right now, they come here one day, how they will look at Black people, how they will think about them because of the media, what they have been spread in China. And thinking about the reason for them to be here and having the fear in their eyes towards these Black people. And I'm the person who's responsible because I didn't educate them. I didn't think about educate my close one about anti-racism. Yes, the Great Firewall of China can stop all the real voices, but all the international students and the immigrants should be more than grateful to know that we have the access to the real information, to the truth, to all the real raw footage. I feel like we held responsibility to spread what is the truth to the people who cannot really know in China. I've seen so many Chinese people stood up for Dr. Li because he was censored by the police and died of that coronavirus. And Black brothers and sisters are just like him. We are all in unity as one, and we all deserve the equality. So that's why I think it's time for me to stand up for these people who cannot speak for themselves, who are brutally murdered, who should have had the life just like us. You know, I never was interested in history when I was growing up. I made so many excuses how that they are not interesting. But you realize that every movement behind these, there's a lot of real people behind it. Each individual people, they have feelings, there's grief, there's loss. So as a musician, I also want to use my unique voice to just advocate for these Black composers and Black artists. I have recently posted a William Graham Stills work, and the thousands of these amazing composers and their amazing work that haven't really been played nearly as often as they should be. So I linked all these websites for donation all in the description. You can go check it out and helping them and helping support these Black artists. There's websites that listed 26 organizations that you can donate to that support emerging Black artists, thinkers, and change makers. And if you want to learn more about Black composers and play their works, they're truly amazing and they deserve to be heard more. So go support them. Playing their music is the best voice that as a musician, as a violinist, that we can give to them. Help them to grow their voice. And much love. I will see you next time.